Here we go.
How
We're
about
live.
we are live?
Live.
I look like I'm sitting in your lap. I'm not though.
Got that redneck love going on.
That's right.
Though.
Gidget got some love going on downstairs. It sounds like.
Oh my gracious.
So, guess what tomorrow is?
Tomorrow's Wednesday.
But guess what? What
It's the 21st.
important date it is? Okay, so
Oh.
21st tomorrow. So what day is that?
Girl, you
I know. That's why I waited till the live to ask you this.
you know I can't do dates.
Okay, so tomorrow is officially the first day of summer,
Oh.
June the 21st, every year. Today, however, is June the 20th. It's not even summertime yet.
Yeah.
Okay? It's 2023 and it's 4 o'clock
Yeah.
Central Time. And it's hot.
Yeah. Our little weather station thing says its heat index is 95 degrees right now.
Well, it's the first day we've been without rain so far. It's kind of clouding up, looking like it might rain later, and the wind's picking up. Look at the trees moving.
Mm-hmm.
So we've had a good bit of rain, but not as much as some people have.
Yeah, y'all, we've been lucky. We needed the rain because we've been in a drought, but we got a good bit of rain, but it was nice rain. I think we've gotten around in between 3 to 3.5 inches this whole little spell.
I think it's more than that. It was 4.5.
I can go look over there.
Please do.
The total.
Jason's going to check out the total for the month of June so far on our rain.
3.97.
Okay, so the man's right. 3.97.
Yeah, so 3.5 to 4 inches of rain is what we've got. Now, the last time I talked to Wes about it,
Wes at Big Family Small Farm,
they were right at 12 inches of rain, and they're about a what? 2 hours?
Hour and a half from us?
Yeah.
I mean, that is just completely crazy.
Yeah.
We are very happy that we haven't gotten 12 inches of rain.
Yes.
But we would love to see our pond fill up.
With 12 inches of rain.
But I told Jason, I said, if we got 12 inches of rain, we may be calling Mr. Greg to put another pipe in.
I told you it'd be overflowing.
It would.
Man, there's a lot of people in this state have gotten a ton of rain, but not us.
And Florida. North Florida's gotten a lot of rain.
We haven't had any bad weather here.
No, we have not.
Knock on wood.
The radar will look like it's coming right for us.
And just fizzles out.
And we have these tornado alert things in our house. We have one that is more of an atmosphere situation.
Yeah.
That Jason's mother, who's a weather fanatic, gave us because she likes to be really, really, really on top of things. Like before the weather station issues a warning, this thing will say warning because the atmosphere.
It does. I don't know how it works.
I don't know how it works
above
either.
my head.
But the other night.
Yeah.
What time was it? About 2 o'clock?
Yeah, I think so.
It went off.
Yeah.
And we knew that there was expected bad weather that night. So you can't help but jump straight out of the bed. And the first thing you do is you look at your phone and you look at the radar.
That's right.
And it's like, where did this come from? And you look at the other, radar local stations and there's no tornado warning. But at least it put us on our heels a little bit.
It does. Actually, we got 3 tornado alarms. We got that one. I got the weather radio, and it's set up and going.
Right.
And I got 2 different weather alerts, or 2 different apps, weather apps that alert me on my phone as well. So
we're pretty covered.
Yeah, we're pretty covered.
So we haven't had to use the storm shelter yet.
Just one time.
Well, I'm saying during the spell.
Not during the spell.
Whereas a lot of people, as you guys know, if you've been keeping up with anything, the South has been hit hard.
It has been hit hard.
So I'm about ready for this to go away. However, there's a tropical storm brewing.
Yeah, it's a good ways out. I hadn't checked it today.
I don't want to check it.
But it's a good ways out.
Nothing
Fingers
we can do
crossed
about
it stays out there in the ocean and don't hit nobody.
Nothing we can do about it, but just tell it to go back where it came from. And don't affect any land, please.
That's right. I want to say it starts with a B. Is it Brett?
I don't even know.
I think it's Brett.
You're ahead of me on that one.
Should be called Brat because we don't need it. Those things are.
Well, it could be called Bramble. And for those of you that know, Bramble is the black kitten that has he been here a month?
Bramble's been here.
It's been almost a month.
He's been here good. He's been here, yeah.
Because Loretta and Gus will be here 2 weeks on Saturday.
Wow. And you know what?
What?
I'm going to start a countdown. As a matter of fact, I mentioned in tomorrow's video, but just a little prequel. I'm going to start a countdown. The Gus and Loretta together at last countdown.
We need to have a wedding or some kind
I reckon we can get them some wedding outfit. We could get Loretta a veil and Gus a tuxedo.
Well, they're beautiful as they are, so they really don't need any clothes. And it's so hot. Maybe just a good wallow. Right?
I tell you, boy, Loretta's something else.
Loretta is something else. Y'all, I went out to feed this morning and she was laid out. And I was like, uh-oh. Because usually she's waiting for me to feed her.
Yeah.
But she was laid out. And so I'm pretty banging around. I mean, I'm picking up bowls and doing things that.
But you forgot.
Well, it didn't occur to me that she couldn't hear me.
She couldn't hear you.
But then when I went in her area, and I guess she felt the ground move or something got her attention. It was on. She started that squealing. And I thought, oh my goodness, you could have slept a few more minutes.
She is like, I was actually in here doing some stuff on the internet and I could hear her in here. And I was like, oh my gracious, Loretta said it is time to eat.
I bet in Peach's mind, speaking of Peaches, hold up that right there.
Okay. We brought Peaches with us
This
today.
is so we won't forget about Peaches. It's always a reminder. So we're going to eat this in a little bit, but this is a peach, in case y'all don't know. I bet in Peach's mind, she's thinking, girlfriend, you might need to tone it down just a notch or two.
I bet so too.
And Gus, he does it too, y'all. And I think he does it because she does it.
I think so too.
Because he does not do anything until she starts. And then it's like, my bride over there is saying it's time to eat.
And Peaches don't make a sound.
Peaches is silent. I mean, look. You hear it? I don't hear anything. She is just cool, calm, and collective. Now, she wants to eat when it's time to eat, but she doesn't tell you.
The only thing she'll do is just that.
So, when I was out feeding this morning, I was on my way back. Everybody was fed. Everybody was hushed up and relaxed. But Gus was in his wallow that I had accidentally made by cleaning out the trough.
Yeah.
So he loves to lay at the fence on the other side of Loretta.
That's right.
They'll be between each other with the fence in between them. Y'all, let me tell you something. Gus was snoring up a storm.
He was dead asleep.
And I videoed it, but I don't know if you can hear it.
You have to shoot it to me. Maybe I can.
Yeah, if you can make a reel out of it, it would be cool.
Tinker it, make it.
But here was the thing. Gidget was barking in the background.
Oh.
But he was just a snoring, and it was so cute. Just pig snore in his wallow.
That's funny.
So, yeah. Loretta's loud.
The other day, I was petting on him, and he lay down, and I was rubbing him, and it sounded like he was snoring. He just.
He can snore. He can snore. When he gets in that deep, full belly sleep, he can snore.
Man. I can too, I guess.
Well, not like me. Y'all, I snore so bad that Jason, he can't hardly get any rest. It's pathetic. He, what do you do? Wear those headphones and.
Or headphones.
He goes to great lengths to try to get rest with Brooke. It's a hard job. So back to Bramble.
Yes.
What were we talking about
Bramble and his new buddy Sylvester?
Yeah, but I was saying something about Bramble.
I gotta cut this peach.
About the hurricane being named Bramble. I said the hurricane could have been named Bramble. Jason, don't eat the peeling. I didn't wash it.
I did.
Oh, okay.
You hear me say I was gonna wash it?
Because I don't eat the peeling. I peel the peeling.
The peeling don't bother me.
Is it a good one?
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all follow my channel, which is Mrs. Cog Hill, you know that we added another kitten. And I don't know if I explained very well in the video that I felt like I was kind of undecided as to if I was making the right decision by adding another kitten, but it had gotten to the point where every time we walked in the bathroom, Bramble just clinged to us. And that was different than what he was initially. And I felt like he was just starving for attention. And we couldn't sit in there with him 24/7, however we would love to. So I decided that it may be best to add him a friend. And that first day when I videoed it, I thought, oh no. Are you going to share that?
You was talking.
I can talk and eat.
I didn't want to interrupt you.
Just a little piece.
Okay.
But that first day, I did not know if it was going to work or not. I brought
They're good, ain't it?
a whole roll of paper towels. It's just the right amount of sour, sweet, perfection.
This is a good one. Did they say which one this one was?
This is a clear seed.
Clear seed. Okay.
Yes. So now, after a few days, it's been, well, let's see. When did we get Sylvester? We got him on Friday. So 5 days. And they have really settled down, y'all.
Oh man, they're like this.
They are buddies. You cannot go in the bathroom without seeing them playing or sleeping next to each other, or if they're doing their business, they're watching each other. It's a little ridiculous, but they are best buddies.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That first 2 days,
you were scared.
I was like, this ain't gonna work. But he's a foster, but we're going to, if he worked out, we're going to adopt him.
Right. It's foster to adopt, which means you can't officially adopt any animal from a foster to adopt situation until they are spayed or neutered.
Right.
Which is a good thing because they want to make sure that has all fallen into place and everything's been taken care of. So no unwanted, kittens or puppies or whatever can be into our society, which is perfectly the way it should be. I'm good with that.
And I thought we made a mistake.
Well,
I thought we made a mistake because
Bramble was the dominant kitten.
At first, Bramble, and I don't know if he was trying to play. I don't know if it was a combination of both of him trying to show his dominance and play. And Sylvester wasn't having it. He did not. He would go under and hide and try to get away. He
was just like the little poor kid that just got taken advantage of. And we thought, oh my gracious.
I did. I thought this ain't gonna
work. We
were
the bad guys here.
This ain't gonna work at all. But now, if it's quiet in there, they're not playing. That means that they're taking a cat nap.
That's right.
And if you peek in there, they'll be in the bed side by side.
Side by side. And there are more than one bed, so they don't have to lay with each other.
I meant to tell you this, and I forgot. You can't put anything remotely close this tall or higher next to the
sink.
The sink vanity.
Well, Sylvester can jump from the ground.
Bramble can too.
Okay.
So I was in there brushing my teeth.
I've already had a visit.
And there's Sylvester coming right for me, and that thing's tall.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I looked and I saw how he got up there. And while I was looking, Bramble jumped on top of the little crate and jumped up there, but he can't jump quite. He caught it, and his little back feet was dangling like this, and he pulled himself up.
Their weight is not that much different. So I have this baby scale that's long, and it has a measurement on it. And I guess
I saw it in the bathroom. Yeah.
Because I had a little food scale, and I could not get Bramble to sit still on it. Obviously, I mean, that's kind of a small area to have to sit on. So I had this baby scale stored away. Of course, I'm a hoarder, and I put new batteries in it. And lo and behold, they're only 4 ounces difference in the two of them.
So Bramble's heavier.
I don't know what the age difference is.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that disables Bramble's ability to jump as well as Sylvester. But Sylvester's an athlete. He's like a sleek.
They're built different.
They are.
They're built different. Bramble's built like a linebacker.
That's right.
And Sylvester's built like a
running back.
Yeah.
A wide receiver.
Wide receiver. Yeah,
That's
they are
exactly
totally built different.
that's exactly
want
the
a
way
piece?
to. No, I do, but I got some more downstairs.
Mm.
So I don't know if that's the quick disadvantage or advantage between the two of them, but y'all, I'm here to tell you, they're built totally different.
They are built different.
It's like a little sleek fit runner compared to a center.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
But that's okay. Everybody's built different. Everybody's made different. But little Sylvester's little white whiskers are so cute.
They are. It just stands out because his face is so black and his
Yeah.
whiskers are so white. I don't have ever seen a cat like that.
But y'all, when I filled out, you have to fill out an application. And it's fairly extensive application. And so on the application, it said, "Do you have a requested color?"
Mm-hmm.
So of course I put black because I feel like, black cats are of course the last to be adopted in the United States, where their superstition is black cats are bad luck. In other countries they're deemed good luck. So it's kind of crazy how it got to be bad luck in the United States. But the lady called me and it said that it could take 2 to 4 weeks for them to respond to your application. And literally within 30 minutes, I got a phone call.
Yeah.
And I didn't put anything about Coghill Farm. She did not know who I was. She still doesn't know who I am.
Right.
But it had nothing to do with that. It was the fact that I put black cat. She called me and she said, "I am so happy to hear that you want to adopt a black cat because they're the last to go. And this little guy's been waiting on his time. And I'm so happy that you agreed to take one." So, of course, my heart felt full knowing she felt that I was doing a good thing.
Right.
And it started off on the right foot. So that 2 weeks turned into less than 2 hours. And I really, it's always kind of a spur of the moment thing with us. We had talked it over. We knew that it was okay if we added another one, but I still thought it was going to be a couple of weeks.
Right.
Turned into a couple of hours. Yeah.
But that worked out okay.
It worked out fine because right now they're still living in our bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Now
they
are so little. Yeah. They will both be neutered and well adapted to us and completely healed before they go to the barn.
Yeah.
So don't think that we're just going to take them out when they're not ready, because that's not going to happen. If you guys know us, that's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen at all.
But I'm so excited to have those boys.
I'm glad he's got a buddy now.
Me too.
I'm glad he's got a buddy.
I feel like I made the right decision and no second guessing now. Of course, that initial meeting is always a little. Speaking of initial meeting,
yeah,
I have an initial meeting I would like to talk about.
What's that?
As if I haven't talked about initial meetings enough. We had a baby goat born on the farm since our last live.
What's funny is people were asking about the baby goat on live, and lo and behold, the next video was about the baby goat.
You talking about last Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we couldn't say anything.
No, because the video was coming out the next day.
The video was coming out the next day. We knew the baby was here, but it's sometimes hard for us to not say things.
Yeah.
Like we knew we were going to get Loretta and Gus on Saturday on that Tuesday live prior.
Yeah.
But we couldn't say anything.
Right.
So thank y'all for sticking with us and waiting it out, because
that's right.
The baby was born, and y'all saw my video. If you didn't, please check it out. Ms. Coghill Farm. Jessie,
mm-hmm.
for lack of other way to say it, tried to take the baby as her own. At least I thought that. But y'all, since the video, it's just everything has settled down. As a matter of fact, when I pulled up a few minutes ago, I saw Jessie, Capri, and the baby going into the port hut. So it's all well. I mean, it scared me to begin with, because I thought that Jessie was trying to hurt the baby. I thought that, we sat out there for a long time. And lots of thinking about whether we should move Jessie, whether we should move Capri, whether we should move the baby, whether we should let Wes and Angie come and get the baby.
Yeah, that was another one. Was because they know how to bottle feed and raise goats. And so I had reached out to him and gave him a little warning ahead of time. Hey, if it comes down to this, you guys cool with that? Of course, they said they were. And but it all worked out.
All worked out. Thank goodness, because this mama goat was scared.
Yeah.
I was scared that Jesse was in turn trying to harm the baby. And I know Miss Judy at Sneed's Farmhouse, she has to watch Leroy, who is her donkey, with all new babies. And so I was aware of that. My wheels were turning. I'm thinking, Judy has to do it, then I have to do it too. But luckily it all worked itself out.
And Jessie wasn't trying to harm the baby.
She wasn't, but Jessie I didn't know.
She must have some type of motherly instinct because she would nudge it up under her.
She still does that.
Nudge it up under.
And y'all, that baby does not cry. And I don't know if it's because it's got two mamas.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. So, it lays in there with Peaches.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, it lays up against Peaches. If you haven't seen the video, you have to watch it because it lays up against Peaches. And then it'll lay in there with Jessie. And of course, Aunt Mildred.
It walks up under Mildred with not a concern in the world.
Today I saw it laying up against Bo.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like it's got a mama in every corner. And then it's got an Uncle Tip that, kind of just, he heads up the whole game.
That's right.
So it's one big happy family.
It is.
And I have not heard that goat whimper yet.
And either.
It's amazing to me. Of course, we've had baby goats that have been born on the farm since the beginning of our farm. So there's been a lot of baby goats.
Yeah, that's right.
And they always tend to cry.
They do tend to cry.
They always tend to cry. They're always looking for their mama. They can't find their mama. They can't find this. And he does not do that.
Not at all.
So I think we got a good one.
I think so too.
Well, it's not ours. It's Wes and Angie's, but I think they have a good one.
I believe so. And looks just like Joe.
Looks just like Joe.
Yep.
Looks just like Joe.
And we named him.
I don't know if we ought to say that or not. When you said it on the video that's coming out tomorrow, I thought maybe we should let Wes and Angie name it.
Oh, I've already talked to him.
Okay, so he's okay with it?
They love the name.
Well, I know they love the name, but do they want to announce it?
I think it's fine.
Okay, well, you're the boss, so you go ahead.
Well, not everybody watches this.
I know.
Well, we had a viewer or a fan. Some people get offended. Some people get offended by the word fan. But, But we had a viewer or fan reach out to us, send an email.
Yeah, and I'm going to find out.
Send an email and said they had the perfect name for the new baby goat, y'all. And it cracks me up. It is the cutest name.
I thought I screenshotted the email.
Did you? Is the cutest name, and I hope they're watching this because they'll probably get a kick out of it too. But his mama's name's Capri.
That's right.
And this is her son.
So
his name is Capri Sun.
Capri Sun. And they already have a goat named Sprite.
That's right.
So what better name than Capri Sun?
I just thought that was the cutest name.
Yes. So if you are the one that sent me it was a YouTube comment.
Is that what it was? It was a comment. What email?
It was a YouTube comment.
Oh,
it said,
man.
Capri Sun. So that was cute, and that's what they're gonna go with.
Capri Sun.
So winner, chicken dinner, right?
It is the cutest name ever. Oh my gracious.
Capri Sun.
Capri Sun.
It was just obvious. I mean, it's sticking right there and
right there.
Right there.
I can't believe we didn't think of it.
Yes.
It's just so funny.
We didn't think of
it. And I'm assuming Capri Suns are worldwide. If you don't know what a Capri Sun is, it's basically just a little fruit drink
that's one down there in the refrigerator.
Popular for kids. I remember when they came out, y'all. Oh, do you remember?
Well, I remember them, being in my lunchbox and such as that. But I'm gonna tell you what I remember even more than that.
What's that?
Is the whole time Mary Carl was growing up, I could never get that straw in.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
2 years
go
old.
Through the other side.
Not only that, but I couldn't get it to go in.
You'll break the straw.
Yeah, even at 2 years old, she's putting her own Capri Sun straw in because I can't do it.
But it's a little drink for maybe in Australia they don't sell Capri Suns or something. I don't know, but it's a little drink, and it's like a
squeezable
pouch, and you jab the straw in it. And you drink it. But I remember when them things came out. Oh, my gracious.
I really don't like them.
I did as a kid, but now if I drink one now, I can't drink it.
I don't like them. The reason I have one is because we went in a convenience store and Mary Carl had a friend over, and the friend said, "Oh, look, there's a Capri Sun. I hadn't had one of those in years." I said, "Do you want it?" She said, "Yeah, sure." And so guess what happened? We bought it, and it came home with us, and she never drank it.
You never drank it?
So it's in the refrigerator. For the next time she comes, she can have her Capri Sun.
And it's not like son and daughter. It's actually spelled like the sun in the sky. But still a cute name.
That's right.
Still a cute name.
That is right.
Yep.
It's just the whole Capri Sun thing.
Speaking of remembering things, I don't know what made me remember this. I've been meaning to talk about it. But I don't know, because I was looking at overalls, because I love overalls. And I was looking at overalls, and we've been talking about this show, and it just out of the blue, it hit me. And I was like, I got to mention this on the show because I had a pair, and I just remember them vividly. Matter of fact, when I thought about it, I
still
Googled
don't know
it.
what you're talking about.
Hee Haw overalls.
Don't know anything about
it. Do you guys remember Hee Haw overalls? Please tell me I'm not the only person
Brooke does
that
not
remembers
know anything about
overalls.
Hee Haw overalls.
Oh my gracious. I have to show them to you. I remember I had a pair, and they seemed like they were very popular. Hee Haw overalls. Here they are right here. Look here. Here's some for sale.
I don't remember them. Oh my gracious. That is quite vivid.
So if you've never seen Hee Haw overalls, they were child overalls. That's a pair of them right there.
Well, do they make those in big people sizes?
I don't know.
If so, I need to get you some.
I was thinking about that. I was thinking, do they still make Hee Haw? I mean, I'm sure they don't make Hee Haw overalls no more, but I don't remember them.
Somebody said that was 1973. See, I wasn't alive then.
I had a pair and I was born in 75.
Well, they were probably your brothers.
Probably hand-me-down.
That's probably right.
But I remember Hee Haw overalls. Oh my gracious. Rory Clark wore them on the show, so they probably do have adult sizes.
Okay.
I'll have to look.
Well, you won't be able to wear those till the wintertime, probably, because that says Liberty.
Oh yeah, they're denim. They're completely denim. But I don't know what made me think of that. But I just Hee Haw overalls, and I had a pair when I was a kid, and
I don't think I've ever seen those.
You never seen them?
No.
That's them. Hee Haw overalls. Y'all, these have got $115.
Wow. And
I guess because they're
used,
oh yeah, they're used. They're vintage. So
I'm saying, do they make reproduction ones?
I don't know. I have to start looking. I didn't even think about that, but I just thought about them Hee Haw overalls. I work for my boy Mike Key. I saw him pop up. Mike, did you have some Hee Haw overalls too?
Yeah, you know better than that. There he was.
He said next week Jason's gonna have 100 pair.
That's all right, Michael. You can have a pair of them too.
They make them. Somebody said at Walmart.
At Walmart?
That's what they said. I had to go look and see.
Huh.
Hee Haw overalls. I have to go look and see.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Okay. But I remember the show. I loved the show as a kid. My whole family watched that show because it was a family-friendly show like us.
Okay, so Michael is Jason's buddy, my buddy too. But he works at a company called Budweiser, and the Budweiser's like the king of beers, if y'all don't know. But reckon what Michael's Budweiser family, Budweiser co-workers are going to say when he comes in with a pair of Hee Haw overalls and a Budweiser shirt up under it.
I don't know what they're going to say about Mike and his.
They're probably going to take his picture.
They're probably going to think he's been drinking.
Probably right. Oh, that's funny.
Oh,
that's
man.
Funny.
Oh, Mike.
Mike in his Hee Haw overalls.
I just remember. I don't know why. I don't know. It was just something that hit me out of the blue. And I said, I got to.
Well, how'd you remember to talk about it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Put something in my Rolodex over here, meaning my phone. I don't remember it.
I just remember it. I remember loving those overalls when I was a kid. Matter of fact, I know Mama's got pictures of me in those Hee Haw overalls. I know she does. And I if my memory serves me correct, it may be a picture of me with a turtleneck on, a red turtleneck with them Hee Haw overalls on. And I may be wrong about that, but I do remember them. I absolutely remember them.
Well, I bet they were hand-me-downs because if they came out in 73, then.
But back then though, it wasn't like nowadays where, something new's popping up all the time, they could have been popular for 10 years or something.
That's right.
Who knows?
But I've never seen them.
Grandpa Jones wore them on Hee Haw too.
But that's okay. I probably didn't get out as much as you or something.
I don't remember getting out much either. I just remember the Hee Haw overalls.
Well, interesting. Cross that off your list.
I got it crossed off my list. I do. A couple announcements. While I'm looking at my list, honey. We had a lot of people wanting to know honey.
So we'll give y'all a second to get your pen and paper ready if you are interested in purchasing the honey that Tanya harvested here at Cog Hill Farm. Yep. We're not taking care of any of the shipping. This is all her doings. She will ship the honey from Hidden Valley Honey at AOL.com. Yeah. Now, y'all, that's not a website. That is her email address.
That's her email address.
So what you got to do?
Yes.
Is send Tanya an email.
Yes.
Let her know you're interested in the honey, and she will get back with you as to how much everything is. Again, her email address is hidden, HIDDEN, Valley, VALLEY, honey, HONEY, at AOL.com.
And I got it on the screen there where people can see it, and I'll leave it up. I may leave it up the rest of the time or whatever. But Tanya's handling it all. We just gave her somewhere to put her bees because we wanted them for the fruit orchard and the garden.
And she takes care of all the work with the exception of us filling up the sugar water in the wintertime. But I told her that I really don't want to work bees by myself.
Right.
Because we've had a bad experience trying to keep bees at our other farm by ourselves.
Right.
So it's best if we leave that to the expert simply for a time factor on top of that.
Yeah.
So the honey that she's selling did come from our farm. She's got it all separated and labeled. It'll come in, if I'm not mistaken, little plastic squeeze bottles that she had to order.
Yes, she had to order those.
So she could ship them. She has a hard time shipping in glass jars because of breaking.
Right.
So
and weight too.
And weight. So, yeah. Y'all reach out to Tanya if you're interested in any.
She'll tell you the price of it.
Yeah, the quantity
and how long and ship it for you and all of that. So there it is right there.
And y'all just reach out to Tanya if you're interested in any of the honey that she extracted, and I helped. And Mary Carl helped too.
That's right.
So
y'all did help a lot more than I did.
Well, that was okay. You had things to do.
I wasn't twiddling my thumbs. No. I wasn't shopping for Hee Haw overalls.
Not that day. Maybe tomorrow though. You know why?
Why?
Because it's a 90% chance of rain. A 90% chance of rain.
Wow.
But I got everything set up.
Yeah.
So that we can hopefully work on the barn a little bit. Now, speaking of the barn.
Yeah.
We've had a lot going on with the barn here in the last.
The barn's been rolling.
The barn's been rolling. We lack power and we lack water.
Yes.
But y'all saw the video of the stalls and you saw the video of those massive barn doors that Brant installed.
I want to talk about the doors because I saw a lot of comments and I got a couple of emails worried that they didn't put the stops on the doors.
Oh, they're there.
That they can, but I didn't show every single process of the doors, but there are stops so the doors can't come off the track.
There's no chance those doors will come off the track because there are stops there.
Yep.
And even though Jason didn't show it, I can assure you the stops are there.
The stops are there
on both sets of doors, front and back.
Front and back.
And the side doors.
And the side doors. So there's stops. There's stops on all of the barn doors.
And I saw a comment where somebody said, "Why didn't you stain the doors before they got put up?"
That would have been great.
It would have been. But Brant's on a time schedule.
And Brant built these at his house.
And Brant has jobs to do.
Yeah.
So on that day, Brant brought those doors over here along with a bunch of equipment with the intention of hanging the doors up.
Yeah.
And he did just that.
Right.
And there's no reason why I can't get on a ladder and stain them. Yes, they're massive, but I have a massive ladder.
We do got a big ladder.
I got a massive ladder, and it's not gonna hinder my ability to stain the doors. It's not gonna be a big deal. I just got to get a dry day where I don't have a chance of rain. I was looking out there right now. It looks like we're going to get a little shower. So my plan is I'm going to stain them that same brown that's on the doors on the side of the barn, that's on our post on our house, and everything should just go together.
Plus, too, this treated wood, it probably needs to be drying out anyway, so I think we're good.
Somebody said, "Where do I order honey?"
Right here.
Cynthia, is that her name? It's a email address right there on the screen.
Yep.
At hiddenvalleyhoney@aol.com. It's not a website.
It's not a website.
You will email Tanya and tell her you're interested in the honey, and she'll get back with you on pricing and how to go about paying for it.
Yep. And Tanya will handle it, all of it.
Tanya will handle it. None of it's at our house.
They're her bees and her honey.
That's right.
The honey just came from here. So.
And Tanya will get all the profit from it, which is it's
fine with us.
We're good with that. Yep. It's been a tremendous asset for our farm to have those bees here.
Yes.
I told Jason the other day, I said, I wish there was a way that we could do a comparison to figure out how many blackberries would we have gotten versus with or without bees.
That's right.
I mean, there's no way to do that. But I wonder how many more we got because of bees being here.
It's hard to say, but
they're definitely a great pollinator.
Oh yeah, it's great. I can tell you this. We've had zero, and I mean zero because I go out there every day and harvest squash, but zero.
Oh, don't say that. Squash bugs?
No, zero. If you have a female flower and then it doesn't get pollinated, it'll start to produce a fruit, and then all of a sudden it'll look like blossoming right on a tomato, and so that squash will look like it's rotting on the end of the like blossoming rot. If you know what I'm talking about. It means
that it didn't get pollinated.
Didn't get pollinated, and it'll drop off.
So that's why some people self-pollinate squash.
Yes, because they got to have. Because you got a male flower and you got a female flower.
Oh, so without the bees to cross pollinate, then you don't necessarily get fruit or vegetables.
That's right. They'll
I didn't know
most
that.
of them look like that. They'll just fall off and look like blossom end rot. We've had none of that. Zero of that.
We did at the old farm, didn't we?
We had that at the old farm, but I haven't had it here. Plus, we have actually, we've been babying our bees, even our local bees. We got a ton of local bumblebees, and we got some kind of little old bee. I don't know what that thing is, but it is tiny. And with the flowers that we have planted this year, it's been a really, really great year for the pollinators here on our farm. So
we plan to keep that population as healthy as we possibly can.
Yeah.
We don't spray any herbicides or anything. We cut our grass in front of our farm to prevent that property spraying that goes on.
Mm-hmm.
And they cut around here. They don't spray.
Yeah, they do cut. So far, we haven't seen any spraying from the county.
No.
No,
at the old farm,
the county would spray big time.
It was terrible. They'd come down the sides of the road.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of the old farm.
Yes.
Okay. So, speaking of weather, right where the old farm was it was kind of down. Well, last weekend,
and most people don't know this, the old farm was in a neighborhood.
It was in a neighborhood, but it was on a dead-end road,
mm-hmm.
and this property was down kind of back in the woods. So it looked like it was completely secluded. However, it was in a neighborhood.
We were at that old farm. You couldn't tell it at all on the videos whatsoever.
It looked like we were just completely alone.
And if you've been following us for a while, you've heard me mention it many times before that, our driveway went down and it crossed a creek. And then that was the back half of our property where you most saw 95% of the videos was on that side of the creek. The front side of the creek, we couldn't really do much there. We couldn't put any animals over there.
It was restricted.
It had all these HOA restrictions pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily, the other property was mine. It had nothing to do with that neighborhood once you were across the creek. So that's why you never saw that much or saw us do much to that front part of the property.
Right. Well, last weekend, there was some bad weather that came through. And there was a tornado that hit our old neighborhood. A lot of damage done over there.
Mm-hmm.
There was a house that was on the corner where you turn into the neighborhood.
3 houses down.
3 houses down from us.
Yeah.
Y'all,
a tree fell on top of it.
And you could, literally a gaping hole in the middle of the house.
Yeah.
So no fatalities, but a lot of damage. There was a gas station in the area that the roof was completely lifted off of, and there was a church that was anyway, it was a whole lot of damage. But our house, our old house, did not sustain any damage.
The whole Cog Hill was completely fine. So
completely fine.
Yeah.
There was a lot of debris down. There was a lot of limbs down, a lot of cleanup to be done. But they are safe, and
I think they got power too, don't they?
Yeah, they
got power.
But it was a few days.
Yeah.
Now, I saw last night that there were still 150 people without power in Dallas County.
Okay.
So that's 6 days later.
Wow.
It was a heck of a storm that came through there, and luckily there was no fatalities, and I don't know, as little damage as possible.
That's right.
It could have been a lot worse, for sure.
Could have been a lot worse. So I see a lot of people asking. I've been seeing it on there about Facebook and what's going on with Facebook, and I can see it in the comments. And so if you missed the video I posted yesterday, I think most of you probably have seen it. But if you hadn't, I know the YouTube people hadn't seen it because I didn't post it on YouTube. I just posted it on Facebook and totally explained everything that's going on Facebook, and that we have made a decision as of right now to not post any more long form videos whatsoever on Facebook, or from your channel or the main channel. We're not doing it anymore. Just strictly all we're going to do on there are, normal stuff that we always do, except long form videos, and that's 3 minutes or longer.
So lives will continue on Facebook?
We're going to continue to do the lives on Facebook, even though
it would be better for us if you could watch them on YouTube.
It would be better for us, but I'm not canceling the lives out. We're going to continue to do the lives on Facebook. So that's what's going on Facebook right now. If you don't, I don't want to go through the whole thing, but if you missed it, just go to our page, go to the Cog Hill page, and you can watch the video. I go into kind of details as to what's going on over there, so you can check that out over there. What else? Oh, I was going to say this though. If you have been watching us on this platform on Facebook, and you want to go to somewhere else, everywhere else we mentioned, YouTube or our website is completely free. You don't have to pay anything whatsoever. You can go to our website, coghillfarm.com, and just barely scroll down, and you'll see it says watch now.
And it's actually a thing that says Cog Hill Farm, watch now, and it says Mrs. Cog Hill Farm, watch now. Because I was thinking the other day, I was like, this Jacqueline lady, she's been slacking, because I don't know what she's thinking. She didn't put my videos on our website. And lo and behold, I went to copy a picture to send to somebody to show them how to do it. Jacqueline's on top of stuff. I should have known better than call her lazy, because that's the least of things that she is.
Very least of things she is. But so you can watch, and we do get credit.
We do get credit
for watching it on our website.
Okay, and so I have seen some messages and questions about Facebook. Do we still get our stars money?
And do we still get
our membership?
We do. We get all of that. The only thing that they stopped is ads were running on the videos, but they were not splitting that revenue with us like they're supposed to.
So somebody's getting paid, but it wasn't Cog Hill Farm.
But it wasn't us for our videos. And so I made a decision. I'm not making any more money for this multi-billion-dollar outfit if they're not going to do what they're supposed to do.
That's right.
Everything's good, but our long videos, for now, unless something changes, I don't see it changing. But unless something changes and they fix it and tell me they fixed it and they're sorry and this won't happen again, our long videos will be on YouTube and our website.
That's right. And we've tried to make it as simple as possible.
Yes.
Because I myself am well, I'll say for myself, I'm computer not smart, and I have a hard time navigating on things that I'm not familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
So by adding those links on our website, we tried to make it as simple as possible by just simply hitting a button.
Yeah.
Watch now. And surely if that's the easiest way for you to get to it, then do that.
There's been a lot of people say, well, why don't you just post the link to your video on Facebook? And I did an experiment yesterday.
Yes.
And I did it. And what happens is that these two are competition. It's like Coke and Pepsi. So Coke don't want Pepsi on their stuff, and Pepsi don't want Coke on their stuff. So when I post a link to YouTube on Facebook, Facebook picks it up, and then they throttle that post, and they don't show it to anybody. So I did that yesterday, and after about 4 or 5 hours, it had 19 comments on it, and I think it had about less than 100 likes.
So what does that tell you? It's not getting seen.
It's not getting seen. So
and those people probably literally typed in Cog Hill Farm and went to see if we had posted.
Probably so. So anyways, that's why I'm not going to do that. And if you continue to do that, they can even make it worse on us. But reels, pictures, all that stuff is still going to go on Facebook as normal. Just the long videos are going to be elsewhere. So
we've tried everything to get help. Lester's tried to help. Jamie's tried to help. We've tried. Yeah. I mean, all the bigger creators out there on Facebook, they've tried to help us with no avail. So,
and speaking of bigger creators, we had several bigger creators reach out to us and say they're having similar issues or issues. Even my good friend Meredith, this farm wife,
Meredith's having issues.
She's having issues. So yeah, but anyways, that's it. That's what's going on. I just saw a lot of people on the comment section asking about it, and so that's what's going on there. As for that, I saw somebody ask real quick too: is when is the Kalmbach free shipping over for the Henhouse Reserve? And that is July 9th.
July the 9th. So they can order for free shipping until July the 9th
with a promo code COGHILL.
Wow.
Yep.
So if you guys didn't see that is the wonderful feed that we have been using to feed our chickens.
Yep.
And y'all, it's some good stuff. It looks good enough for us to eat.
It's really great feed. We've been using the feed. We love the feed, and just
we want to share with you guys. And they have offered free shipping.
Yes.
For you guys that don't have a dealer in your area.
That's right.
For you to go pick it up. You can order it on their website, and it ships to your house for free until July the 9th.
That's right. It's really great feed. It really is. If you've never seen it, gosh, I wish I had brought some in here. I didn't think about it. I just saw somebody ask about it, and just made me think. I did make a reel and a short.
How to spell it?
Kalmbach.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
KALM.
KALMBACH.com. No, it's KalmbachFeeds.com.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's a really great family.
Don't get me anything.
Really great feed.
Computer. Yeah, they're a great family, and they offer different things as far as trying to help you with chickens.
Yeah. I've been trying to share that stuff too, and they offer it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can sign up for different classes on chicken keeping and all kinds. We use all their feed. Nugget loves it.
Yeah, Nugget loves it.
They make a ratite and ostrich feed, and if you guys have followed us for very long, you know that we are very particular about what we feed Nugget.
Mm-hmm.
And we have gone through a lot of different kinds to try to get the right protein, fiber. He's never had an issue because we've always stayed on top of that.
Right.
However, we have hit the jackpot with Kalmbach because that man, the sheriff, loves that food.
Yes.
We have tried the competition, and he does not like it.
He not like that.
He does not like that.
Not like that.
So what we had to do was to take the little bit that was left of that brand and mix it with the Kalmbach to try to get him to consume what was left of it. And he loves it. I mean, he absolutely loves it.
He does.
Kalmbach makes the ratite feed. If you got an emu, check it out.
Yep.
It's perfect. Don't get free shipping on that one, but
it's a Henhouse Reserve is the one that they're offering the free shipping on. So
Henhouse Reserve, that's the beautiful feed.
Will Nugget ever get a girlfriend? I saw that pop up.
I don't know, y'all. I took my earrings out this morning when I went in to go fill the waters up, and I still got bit on my ear. So if I had two ears coming at me at the same time, they might could tote me off.
I don't know. We've in the past we said no because we've always read and heard that the female emu. I got in trouble by saying this one time before, but the female emus tend to be a little more aggressive than the male emu.
Here recently, we've had some contact with people that have emus, and they tend to feel differently.
They tend to feel differently. So I don't know. That would be later down the road.
Yeah,
after
we got to get
pastures.
fences. We got to get fences
and all
settled
that
in.
stuff.
And
Never say never.
never say never.
Never say never.
But however, you won't see a video this week about
tomorrow's video.
I told y'all we're good at keeping secrets, but that's not a secret we're hiding.
Yeah,
we don't have a female emu downstairs.
No, we don't. We do not have one.
But if we did, we would get it from a baby for sure. And that would obviously be next year because, emu breeding season's over.
And we'd have to keep them separated for a little bit and somehow introduce, because Nugget's so protective of that area.
When I pulled up a minute ago, he was running up and down the fence line.
Oh, goodness. And something got in there.
I could not see anything. Mary Carl and I were both looking, and we were like, what does he see?
Yeah.
And then he stopped. And so, it's obvious that there was something out there that we couldn't see. We got to talk about shirts.
Oh.
You didn't have that written down.
No, I didn't have it written down. All right. So there is a 1-day sale at the company that does our shirt, Spreadshirt. And there will be a 1-day sale tomorrow, 25% off.
25% off? That's a lot. And when I see something that's 25% off, I'm like, gimme. So
this just happened by chance. Is that we got a new shirt that we're going to release. Actually, I put it on the website today.
We meant to wear them, but we forgot. And I've been working. Jason's been working. So we just kept our clothes on.
And so I was like, man, this is perfect. So usually we like to, anyway, I thought it's perfect to go and announce it. So if you guys wait till tomorrow, you can grab the shirt 25% off, but it's called Happy as Can Be.
Happy as can be.
And this is the shirt. And it is like a mason jar that says Cog Hill Farm on it. And it's got, of course, our flowers in it. And there's 3 little bees buzzing around it. And each bee has our name on it. It's like, that's Brooke B, that's Jason B, and that's Mary Carl B. So
I think it's really cute.
It is super cute. But remember, it's supposed to be. That's what we've been told. Most of the time, we don't know when these sales are coming.
That's right.
We'll get a message in the 5 hours. Hey, there's going to be a flash sale today. Let your audience know. So we got a day ahead of time on this one. So it'll be supposed to be 25% off tomorrow on shirts.
That's right. So y'all go to our website. That's where you can find it.
Yeah.
www.coghillfarm.com. Watch the videos from there. Order the shirts from there. And then this is.
I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. Oh. This is one of our older shirts. It's Well,
it came out last month.
Last month.
Yeah.
That's old. It says Cog Hill Farm with the paw print. It's one of my favorites. This one is one of my favorites as well. I think all of them are our favorites.
I think so too.
Because we created them ourselves. Jacqueline we told her what we wanted and she came up with it.
Yep.
So thanks to Jacqueline, the shirts are on the website and can be purchased right now. You just won't get 25% off until
supposed to be tomorrow.
Maybe that starts at midnight. So y'all stay up till 12 o'clock and tell me if it works or not.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll be snoozing. I hope. I will. What else we got to talk about that we got written down?
I had something written down right there and I can't even read it.
Oh goodness, Jason.
I don't even know what that says.
It's like it says Auburn. You want to talk about Auburn?
No, that's not Auburn.
Let's not talk about Auburn because that's where we take our animals to the vet and we don't need any animals.
I have no idea what I wrote down there. Who knows? But I saw somebody ask how Jesse's doing. You talked about Jesse after that, but I do want to talk about Jetsy. Maybe that's what we should change Sylvester's name to Jetsy. Jetsy and Bramble. No, it's Sylvester. He looks just like Sylvester the cat.
He does.
But Jessie's coat. How beautiful is her coat?
Jessie is ready for a show.
Is she though?
I don't know if her condition's ready for a show. I don't know if she's ready for a show.
If that show included lots of hugs and petting. Jesse's 1000%.
Oh goodness, y'all! That donkey is the most lovable animal. I can't say on our farm because Mildred's lovable. The boys are lovable. They're all lovable, but Jessie loves her hugs.
Let me tell you what she did to me today. So I'm out there, and that one water, the cattle panel, wouldn't stay on because they done knocked my little things off, and I saw it was off, so I went and got some wire and tied that cattle panel back up. Of course, here comes Loretta.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Loretta just wants to dance.
Yeah, I squat down and Loretta's scratching on you like this. And so I start petting Loretta and talking to her. And Jessie was laying down in one of the porta huts. And it wasn't 1 minute. She saw me over there petting Loretta, and she was like,
Jessie.
So she came over there, and you know how she does. She does all of this right here.
She will sit in your lap, I believe.
Oh, I mean, she gets all up on you. She makes sure that you put your arm around her.
Oh yeah, she loves hugs. She loves kisses. She loves brushing. Mm-hmm. She loves attention.
That's right.
And y'all, her winter coat has completely disappeared.
It has.
She is looking marvelous, and I must say, I'm very proud of her coming around at our farm. Yeah. I mean, everything has gone completely 100% okay.
It has.
It's everybody gets along, and I just don't know. I don't know how we did it. I don't know how we made I was looking at the menagerie today in there together, and I'm like, boy, we sure did a good job with all those animals together getting along.
It is. It really is.
And I'm so impressed with Miss Judy at Sneed Family Farm Sanctuary for getting all her animals separated when it's time to eat.
Yes.
But from seeing her do that, it obviously enticed us to want to do it at our farm, and we're well on our way. Mm-hmm. Because we've learned how to separate Peaches. We've learned how to separate Loretta. We can separate Jessie. And I think that the rest of them will just fall in place once we have a reason to do that.
I think so too. I think
it's not going to go perfectly smooth the first time. It's going to take some work, but she gave us the confidence to believe that we could do that. Whereas before our visit to Sneed Farmhouse Sanctuary, we would have never thought we could do that.
We never would have thought. That's right. And then when I decided to put Peaches in that stall, and then we got Jessie, and Jessie learned automatically. We didn't do anything to her. She did that on her own.
That's right. Well, we fed her in there a couple of times.
This is going to go a lot easier than I anticipated.
I think they're just like us. They're creatures of habit, and once they learn something, then it becomes just habit.
Right.
And that's your safe place. That's what you do, and we did it.
We did it.
We did it.
Oh, so we use the Hen House Reserve feed, not the pellets. Now we have used their pellets before in the past, but the Hen House Reserve, somebody asked that.
Okay.
But the Hen House Reserve is the one that it's got real vegetables in it. You can see it's like little mini carrots. It's got peas.
It's beautiful.
It's got whole grains in it. It's got sunflower seeds in it. It looks like nothing you've ever seen.
It looks like a granola.
It does like a granola.
Just beautiful.
It really is.
Now I'll tell you, we have used their pellets, and we've used different types of their feed. We use their layer crumble for our geese, and I will tell y'all what to me is the difference in the Kalmbach feed and the competitors out there. Being I don't know. I mean, all the other brands tend to have a powder
dust
in the bottom of the feed bag.
Yeah,
there's a lot of powder that's more like a filler, I guess you would say. To us, Kalmbach doesn't have that. We pour our feed into a feed barrel. So when you pour it, you can see all that powder.
That's right.
You can see how much filler there is. Kalmbach doesn't have that. It's like you're getting 100% feed versus
it's not
powder.
Dusty. It's not near as dusty. I can tell you that, for sure. But yeah, the Hen House Reserve is what we're talking about with the free shipping.
That's right. Yep. That's right. And it's just your chickens wouldn't be disappointed, I promise you. Or ducks or geese. You could feed it to anything. And yes, your roosters can have it too.
Somebody asked about the pedals from the past event. What are the dates? Do you remember the date?
I don't.
I talked to Jacqueline today. She said that they are working on finalizing that whole thing, and probably this week we'll make an announcement and start posting on that. It's in September. For some reason, I got 19th on my mind, September 19th.
Well,
but don't count me on that. Let me look. Let me see what Jack and we were talking about it earlier.
I know we had messages from Tracy, but okay. It's the Great Fall Garden Festival.
Yeah,
right?
That's it.
Boy, Tracy and Jacqueline have been busy with this event.
Big time busy.
Okay.
I swear I think it's September
still don't
19th.
have the date.
But well, that'll be on our website probably this week, all the details about that festival and that event. And as soon as it does, we'll let you guys know. I cannot remember. I see a lot of people asking about Granddaddy too. Y'all, I made a video about Granddaddy. If you would just go to my YouTube channel and look at it. It's just something that I don't want to talk about anymore. So just go to the YouTube channel and watch that video. That'll explain everything. It's just a private situation from this point forward. So, but that video will explain it all. If you would just go to our YouTube channel, just scroll down through the videos and you'll find it.
Yes.
But I can't remember that date. I think it's September 19th too.
I just want to look at the radar and see if it's going to rain.
I have it on my calendar, September 9th. There you go.
I don't think that's it.
I think that's it.
Okay.
Yep, 9th. Other people are saying.
Okay.
Sue Slaughter says September. You know, if Miss Sue Slaughter says September 9th, you can put $1,000 on it.
Let me tell you why she knows that. Because Sue Slaughter booked her hotel room when she was at the last Petals from the Past event. And she liked her hotel so well, she's staying at the same one.
At the same one. I'm going to say, if Miss Sue says September 9th, you can mark your bottom dollar. She's right.
She is right.
Yep.
So there's some rain out to the east of us.
Is it?
And it doesn't look like it's going to hit us because our weather usually comes from the west.
Uh-huh.
Guess what I got to do?
What you got to do?
I got to cut grass.
Yeah, it's tall. All this rain we got, that Bahia grass shot up. Ooh, goodness, y'all.
I don't dread cutting grass, but I would rather be spending time with you and Mary Carl rather than cutting grass. But that's okay because you have to finish editing. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure Mary Carl has a date with a pigeon of some sort.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure she does. A date with a pigeon.
I'm sure she does.
Yeah. So, I'm going to go hop on the lawnmower, and you're going to finish eating that peach.
Yeah, and finish editing the video.
Yeah. So, y'all, just bear with us on the Facebook issue. Know that our long-form videos are still being made. Check us out on YouTube.
That's right.
If you can't find us on YouTube, go to our website. Go to our website anyway. Yeah. You might enjoy just scrolling around.
That's true.
You never know. Jacqueline works hard, so y'all give her.
She does work hard on that website.
She works hard on everything.
And we're not her only client.
No, we're not. We're not still her. We're not her only client, and she works full-time job too. So
that's right.
She's got a little one to take care of, and a farm.
And a farm.
And a husband.
And a husband and an egg business.
Yeah. So
and chicken shows and beauty pageants and
she's well-rounded.
And they do social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all that good stuff.
That's right.
Yeah.
So y'all stay with us and just bear with us while we go through these changes. Hopefully it's easy for you guys to navigate. And we'll be here next Tuesday.
That's right.
And that will be 4:00. So hope y'all will join us. And I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. And you got to say your thing.
Michael Key said he wants you to say it.
What?
Yeah, what he just said. He said, say it, bro.
Y'all be good. I'm going to get me some of those hee-haw overalls.